It's saying One Piece supposed to be over soon, but we still got 99 mysteries and we got no answers. Even well after 1,000 episodes, we still have no clue what the One Piece even is. We got secret kings sitting on invisible thrones, people coming back from the dead, and a dude put up with 2 devil fruits and no explanation. And somehow, the craziest thing out of all of these might just be a giant straw hat locked up in a freezer. Today, we're narrowing down the 10 biggest mysteries left in One Piece. Some of these are literally gonna change the entire world, so let's get into it, because now that we're in the final saga, we might just be close to getting all of these answers that we've been waiting a void century for. How we get the Pirate King and the Hero of the Marines Garp teaming up like Kobe and Shaq to take on rocks, and the story of it got lost to time. We need to dive into this because this might be one of the coldest pre-story moments that ever happened in One Piece. A mysterious island, a battle so legendary that Rock's Beck was erased from history, and the only two people that could stop him, Roger and Garp, working together in what has to be the strongest duo of all time. The whole story is covered up by the world government. We don't know what they were fighting over, we don't know who all was involved, or even what Rocks really wanted for that matter. All we know is that something happened there that shook up the world, and Oda, for some reason, still cannot let us know. But now that we're in the final saga, everyone connected to the God Valley incident is back in the story. Garp, Blackbeard, Celestial Dragons, and even Figurlin Garland. But I feel like when Oda drops this, we're in for a bombshell. Let's keep it going though, because the next mystery might involve someone sitting on the literal throne of the world. It's funny, for over 1,000 episodes, we really thought the world government had no king, but really, he was hiding right in plain sight in front of our faces the entire time. That throne, the empty throne, yeah, that's cap. They said no one's allowed to sit there, that the world's rulers all share power equally, but to be honest, we should have known. This is the world government we talking about. Imu walks in and perks it like they own the whole planet. And the 5 elders, they're not running ish, they're bowing down. We don't even know what Imu is, human, god, creature, but all we know is that he's strong enough to wipe out literal islands. He's telling me that this is the person who casually picked pictures off a pile like it was the next target. Yeah, this next saga is about to get spooky. We've been watching pirates chase dreams of freedom this whole time, but it's looking like they've been playing checkers, and Imu's been playing 3D chess. Like I said, this moment we don't even know who they are, how they got this much influence, how they got this much power, how the 5 others got in control of the government or anything. But we're gonna find all of this and more, definitely when we get Imu's backstory. I can't wait for that one. But let's keep it going. Pirate that actually knows about his existence. I don't even know how he began into these rooms. How the hell is Shanks planning to talk to the 5 elders like he wanted them? This is the same dude who put up on Whitebeard shit with Congress Hockey, cracking the freaking wood. Now he's walking in the Mary's Wild with special VIP behind the scenes access. That's not just clout, it's something deeper going on with this man. At this point, where can he pull up to? He's him for real. We still don't know what they conversed about. All Oda gave us was a love. We gotta talk about a certain pirate line. That's nothing to go off of. He straight ghosted us, and that one line been having us theorizing like crazy ever since the drop. That's not a scene that you get unless you want to put something big. Shanks is definitely up to something behind the scenes. So who, or more importantly, what is Shanks really? A Celestial Dragon, undercover Peacemaker, the world government snitch? He's clearly more than just a Yonko, and manga readers, you already know. Spoiler warning, skip ahead real quick if you anime only. That Figurlin family reveal, it changed the game. Shanks might not be a player in this war. He might have been born in from the jump. That's a Nepo baby right there. There's more to this man than meets the eye. Let's keep it moving though, because this next mystery might lead us directly into the next poneglyph, which in turn will help us find that One Piece. Telling me we behind roll poneglyphs for the last 20-something years, and the last one been chilling with some dude nobody even met, and nobody even knows what his name is. Yup, that's where we at now. Some mysterious man, never named, never shown, apparently has the final roll poneglyph. And this man is so far off the grid, we don't even know if he's real, but everyone's talking about him like a pirate urban legend. If he has a fruit that actually can control the sea, that's a bad man right there. I'm just picturing One Piece of Aquaman using the sea as a weapon. I don't even know if that makes sense in theory, but it sounds fun. Some people glossed over it, but nah, this is Oda. Every word is intentional in my opinion. This shit might have typed from the voice Century, but to be honest, if this dude has the final poneglyph, that means he controls the race to Laugh Tale. He's not just sitting on treasure, he's sitting on a One Piece the entire world is searching for. For now, he gets to decide who's even allowed to play. Luffy, Blackbeard, Shanks, Buggy, they're also searching for the missing One Piece. And whoever this dude is, this man with the burn scars, he's literally gatekeeping the One Piece right now. But what is he up to though? Is he protecting it or waiting for someone struggling to come take it from him? Because in the final saga, we're not just fighting villains at this point, we're dealing with gatekeepers, and this man might be the last person standing between the world and the truth. Until then, yeah, keep on pushing, because this next one might just explain where Devil Fruits came from, and the answer to this might be the craziest one out of anything we might get. Alright, it's 2025, and we still don't even know what the hell our power system even is. What the hell even is a Devil Fruit? Let's be honest, this is the one thing all that's kept us in the dark about for over 1,000 episodes. Devil Fruits are the backbone of the entire series. They make the powers make sense. They're the reason Luffy stretches, Blackbeard absorbs everything, and Big Mom can put a damn teacup in a rap battle. Where do they come from? Vegapunk finally tosses the little bone and said they're the manifestations of human desire. What does that even mean, honestly? Some dude was thinking to himself, yo, I want to be lightning, and the universe was like, I got you. Here's a Glint Gland fruit. That's generous as fuck. He's telling me that Zoans had her own will, that mythical Zoans like Nika were just chilling, waiting for the right buzzer to come along and awaken them. And don't even get me started on the Curse of the Sea. Why is it that every single fruit user gets smoked the second it hits the salt water? We still don't know why. The world is made out of water. Why will powers evolve that get you drowned on impact? You mean to tell me I get the ability to warp time and space, but I can't go snorkeling? I mean, I'm taking that deal every time. But still, imagine when we actually get the lore behind Devil Fruits. This smells like some Void Century, Joy Boy, Ancient Kingdom type beat. But I tell you what, when we do find out, just like everything else in this list, it's gonna flip the entire One Piece world upside down. To the real origin of some of the best powers in anime. And the only thing scarier than learning where powers come from is finding out how the hell only one man managed to get two of them. Let's talk about the biggest freak in the whole series, our man Blackbeard. This big body is so greedy, he broke the laws of the universe just to run the OP 2 fruit loadout. Listen, we all know Blackbeard is a bastard, and this man said he wants it all, and the One Piece universe just let him have it. Logia got one of those. Paramecia, he stole that too. Zoan, at this point, I think it's only a matter of time before he actually gets his hands on one. It makes sense with this whole three-headed dog, pirate symbol and whatnot. Here's the thing, everyone else dies if they eat two fruits. We still don't know how. The theories are endless, and he might be my favorite one to read the theories about. People say it's his weird body, his structure is different, whatever that's supposed to mean. Others say he got multiple souls. Some think the Yami Yami fruit itself is just that broken, like maybe that's the key to super more power. But the truth is, we don't freaking know. That's what makes him terrifying. This man didn't just break the rules, he's redefining them. We don't even know what he can accomplish. He waited in Blackbeard's crew for decades like a damn leech. Stole the darkness, beat Ace, put up some marine for like, this is mine now, stole the Gura Gura, and now he's got an Emperor crew, a fleet, and arguably the strongest Devil Fruit combo that we've ever seen, but all in one body. And best believe, he is not done. Like I said, I still think he gonna get that Devil Fruit. I don't know. If he got like a Cerberus Devil Fruit, that would be sick. Or what if he stole Kaido's fruit or something like that? I don't know. I'm not theorizing right now, but yo, possibilities are crazy for what Blackbeard can do with his own fruit. Blackbeard isn't just a pirate. At this point, he's the final boss of piracy. His next mystery, we don't even know nothing about, but for some reason, all our characters had this one initial in their name. One of the OG mysteries of the show, why is it that every time somebody with the D initial shows up, the world government starts sweating bullets? Willet D is one of the oldest, rawest, and most mysterious threads in the entire story. Oda's been dangling in front of us since episode 1. We're talking Monkey D. Luffy, Gold D. Roger, Marshall D. Teach, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, Porcus D. Ace, even Rocks D. Zebek. These dudes aren't just strong. The one thing they have in common, they don't just make waves, they reshape the damn world every time they do something crazy. The world government hates that D. They're out here erasing history, killing people, and censoring history, just to make sure nobody knows what is going on with this whole Willet D stuff. Because whatever it represents, it's dangerous. Even if they have one on their side, they're usually rebellious. It's tied to the Void Century and Ancient Kingdom. They buried under centuries of propaganda. I don't know how Garp works for them. Even Law said it himself though, which I guess is why Garp hates Celestial Dragons. If you had a D, you're the natural enemy of the gods. Every time someone with a D dies, it's never quiet. Ace, his death shook the entire world up. Roger changed the era. Rocks, we don't know what happened immediately after, but he's still sending shockwaves decades later. Every person that carries that D though is headed in the same direction. They're all put it the same way. They're all looking towards Liatel, and we're gonna see who was up there. That's enough of that right now, because our next mystery is buried somewhere in the Holy Lands of Mary Joie, deep underground in the icy tomb. Bruh, Who the hell is fanning this hat? That's not no regular drip. That thing is colossal. It's locked in a freezing chamber under Mary's wall like it's a damn nuke. Not a single celestial dragon dares to even talk about it. But we saw it, and it looks exactly like the one Luffy wears on his head every day. Coincidence? Definitely not. That straw hat is Joy Boy coated from top to bottom. All it does is just draw a goofy ass hat and stick it in the most secure place on earth for fun. So who wore it, and what does it mean? Was it the original Joy Boy, a giant, ancient king, or maybe the first day? But for real, it's probably all four. But here's the question. What kind of monster was wearing this big ass straw hat on their head? And what did they mean to the world government? And why did they freeze it instead of just straight out burning it or something? Whatever it meant, it connects back to something bigger than the bloodlines, pirate flags, or devil fruit. Because if the hat is a leftover from a forgotten era, we need to talk about whatever else they tried to bury. Because now we're getting to the real shit, the part of history that straight up got deleted. Not twisted, not covered up, straight up erased. You wanna know who Joy Boy really was? Why the government was even created? What the D-Clan is truly fighting for? Then you gotta dig into the one mystery that everything inevitably comes back to, the Void Century. One Piece's propaganda is crazy. It's how the hell did the government erase a whole century from history books and nobody even questions what's going on? That's exactly what the government did. There's 100 years completely missing from the record books. No stories, no documents, no clues. Unless you're reading a damn pornoglyph like it's a Rosetta Stone. This isn't just some random time period. This is the foundation of the entire world. Everything we know, how the government get the power, why they fear the will of D, where the weapons come from, it all leads back to this one blank spot. All of our mysteries usually is tied back to this. Crazy thing is though, history isn't just gone, it's forbidden. Somebody out there still knows everything that happens, and sooner or later, so will we. Carrying the will of her whole people on her back, Robin is doing that thing. She's gonna follow the history of the world. She's gonna put it on blast for everybody to see. Her knowledge is so dangerous. They've been trying to cover her since she was 8 years old. They don't want the secret getting out by any means. This isn't just the biggest backstory. This is the key to the final saga. Because once the Straw Hats put together all the pieces, once they reach Laugh Tale and learn what the Joy Boy was really fighting for, it's all out war. The Void Century is the world government's biggest sin. And when that truth comes out, all these systems, Celestial Dragons, Emu, the Marines, they're all getting torn down like Alabaster's economy. Y'all thought Luffy punching Celestial Dragons was wild? Imagine when he punched on a bunch of them. Wait till the world hears about the full story, and we're almost there. If people talk about secrets that can flip that One Piece world upside down, obviously, this is the biggest one, but the one above it ties into this, and it's literally what the show is named after. Let's get to the final piece of the puzzle. The reason everyone's even racing a Laugh Tale. Now, if you watched it this far, it's obvious what number one was going to be. It's the mystery of the show. What is the One Piece? What about such the most hyped treasure in anime history, maybe even media history? Might not even be a treasure at all. We have no clue what this could be, but we know this will be something crazy and something that's gonna shake up the entire world. I keep on saying that, but this one is the One Piece. For whatever we know, Roger made it there, he found it, and this dude just laughed. He laughed. Not because it was a joke, because it was real. The moment he saw it, he named the island Laugh Tale like the end of the epic journey was some punchline we ain't ready for yet. And that, honestly, for some reason, it's one of my favorite scenes of the show. Seeing Roger just crack up like this got me so hyped for what the One Piece could be. And I can't wait to get the Laugh Tale, because I want to crack the hell up like this too. This man had tears in his eyes, bro. I can't wait to crack up like this. So what is it? Is it the truth for the world? Ancient weapon? Message from Joy Boy? A mirror? Nah, I'm just playing, but for real, what could it be? Otis confirmed, it's not no BS life friendship. It's not the journey. It's a real, actual reward. And whatever it is, it's likely gonna be the key to overthrowing the government and putting them bastards down for good. Here's what we do know. The Void Century, the Ancient Kingdom, the Will D, the Portaglas, Devil Fruits, they all come back to this. Joy Boy apparently left it behind, Roger didn't pick it up. He said it was too early, but now it's the perfect time for him and for us. And now, Luffy said it's straightforward with the power, the crew, and the spirit. Actually do something crazy with it. Think about that. This thing's been sitting there for over 800 years, just waiting for the right part to pull up, and not just take it, but use it. And look at who we got racing for it. Luffy, the wild card of Destiny, Blackbeard, I don't know what he's gonna wanna do with this mystery once he finds it. Shanks, the mystery man with God tier connections and power. We don't know whose side he's really on. But of course, the world government, who's gonna do anything they can to take this down. I wouldn't be surprised if Akainu himself is on Laugh Tale. Maybe even Emu. One of them is definitely gonna be on Laugh Tale. I'm calling it. Because when the One Piece is actually found, everything changes. It's not just about treasure, It's about legacy. It's the final twist, the last domino of the greatest series of all time. The truth that's been waiting for us to uncover it for over 20 years, and at that point, probably 30. And when we finally find out what it is, that'll be the moment One Piece becomes the greatest story ever told. But while we're waiting for the truth to get revealed, we still got plenty of chaos to enjoy. Click right here to watch my breakdown of the top 10 legendary fights in One Piece. We thought these mysteries were wild. Wait till you get to see who rates number 1 on this list. We're just getting started, baby. If you enjoyed the video, give your boy a little like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Love y'all.